7. All right, this is the final between Robbie Burns from the Heights Casino. Bobby Burner, he's sort of going to school and traveling a bit. And BU, our very own Jordan Greenberg.
Monday night at the University Club. Finals of the O'Reilly Invitational.
And
Who's
Andrew
speaking?
Zimmy.
Damian Mudge is speaking right now,
so
introducing the
best of 5 games
teams. In
be,
green serving, we got Bobby Burns and Robbie
Carl
Burner.
doing a line and Johnny doing a
In
line.
the sand/nude, we've got Jordan Greenberg and Andrew Zimmerman. Fan favorites. We're kicking it off. Bobby with the hard serve to start. This is Pete Kelly with me in the commentary box. Aaron Zimmerman. Aaron,
hey.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Good to see my brother back in the final. I think it was maybe a couple years ago with Ahmed.
Yeah,
Lost.
I beg to differ. I really don't like the fact that your brother's in the finals because I lost to him. But I can understand the sentiment.
I think he has to join you on the pro side next year.
Let's not push it, but maybe if he gets in a little bit better shape.
There we go.
No, he's had a great tournament, as has Jordan. They've come through a bunch of tough matches. Playing another let. And on Saturday, they beat me and Bill Ullman in 4 tough games. On Sunday morning, they beat Tahani and James Stout,
1-2.
the Cinderella team of the tournament, fan favorite. My son Andy, actually, when we came over here yesterday, he didn't really care about anything. He just wanted to see Tahani. And unfortunately, she wasn't here. Then last night, they came through a very tough semifinal battle with John Beeman and Chris Callis. Green team, one of the, I believe were they top 4 seed? Were they number 4 seed?
Yeah, I think top 4.
They had a...
they had a match ball against. They were down 2-1
2-0,
to
right.
Swiss and Tenenbaum, who beat me, who
Yep.
we were up 2-0 against. But
Mm.
Swiss missed a backhand reverse by probably about an inch to end that match. And then they came back and won in 5.
Steve probably still, or Steve Swiss probably still licking their wounds there. But they came through that match. They came through a tough match yesterday morning. Now I'm blanking on who exactly they played against. And then last night they came through a really game Jake Kimmelrich and Eric Bedell, who had one of the only teams that had played on Friday and made it through to the semis, which was great.
Did they take out Kern and Arnold?
They did,
maybe?
that's right.
Okay.
Sorry, Kern and Arnold lost on Saturday to Tahani and James Stout. So one of the many victims of the Tahani machine this year. Jake Kimmelrich in the house.
I'd say Jake played probably the second best AM on the right wall to
4-2.
Burner in this tournament. He was on fire for the first few rounds.
We've got Andrew with the nice low kill for a winner. So far, both teams getting the kinks out, probably hitting it a little harder than they might later in the match. A little bit of miscommunication. Good movement.
Left side, 5-2.
Wide kill from Andrew Zimmerman to put team. I don't know what color this is, Aaron. How have you been describing this
We're going nude.
Team nude. Up 5-2.
Yeah, so I think the handicap to start was 2-0 for nude.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Andrew with another winner.
Yeah, if he's hitting those
6-2.
shots, it's going to be hard. Definitely going to be on Team Green to get him moving and see how those legs are doing after 2 matches yesterday.
There we go, Bobby with, right as you
Second
say
left,
that, Bobby puts the ball to the front.
Got Jimmy Brown tuning in from Hong Kong. I don't know what he's doing over there other than watching squash, but certainly tuning in for all the matches. Checking on the donut consumption from Andrew today. I think it's 0.
If his employer has been checking his internet history, they'd notice a lot of time spent on SDAProTour.com, probably when he was scheduled to have meetings. But, sometimes on the flight over you get, sick. I'm sure that's what Jimmy would say.
Oh, racket error from Jordan. I think first error in the match.
Jimmy, love you, buddy.
Coming in, 4-7.
All right, now we're back to 7-4. So still, in terms of the handicap, a little bit of miscommunication for Team Nude.
5-7.
Andrew definitely had that, but Jordan was going to take it. So we're back to even in terms of the handicap and points won.
Oh, boy.
That was pretty close to a tattoo for Andrew.
Stroke.
We've got
6,
a
7
stroke.
right.
Jordan hitting the ball back at himself. Bobby playing it safe, but also getting a stroke there. So we're down to a 1-point margin between the two teams. Andrew putting the ball to the front. Jordan putting it across court, a little safe cross court. Andrew with an unforced error, just pushing it out of court.
He had a couple
a
games
little bit
like
of
that
reflex
yesterday.
volley.
Kind of let up for a bit. I mean, so far the pace has been, I think, pretty slow. I'm sure guys like warming up.
Yeah, you know, I say they've been playing for about
left
3
side,
minutes, and Robbie
7-0.
Berner looks like his shirt is halfway soaked through. Now he's a heavy sweater, but this is shows the intensity of the match.
I understand that Berner Sr. is actually watching from Spain. I don't know if he's on yet, but
Oh, buenos
over there.
noches,
there you go.
sir.
Serve the world.
Well, I guess it's it's 6:15 almost in New
Second
York,
right,
so that means
7,
it's
8.
I guess 12:15 in Spain, which means that appetizers should just be showing up for those people that went out to dinner.
Out.
So he's probably doing just fine.
Yeah, it's like
He's only one wine deep into his dinner, so hopefully he's able to enjoy the squash.
Do you think Berner Sr. has won this tournament before? Maybe. Very strong player.
That's a good question. For next year, we're going to have to memorize all the past winners.
Who says I haven't done that already? No, I guess not.
Yeah, no, seriously. Though we did learn yesterday that Rob Coakley has not won a semifinal berth
soft
is
shot.
the best that Rob has
7, 8
done.
right.
But you know, we always thank Rob for his really lovely commentary, very informed color on the game, and some of the personalities in particular. Great guy. Jordan working the boast up to the front.
Felt like soft from Andrew.
Pushing
out
Bobby
front
to
there.
the front left.
Jordan covering back there is too much. Can't get to the front right.
Yeah, if he's going to do that, he's going to have to hit a
8-0.
high either Philly or lob or do something to give himself some time to get back. Putting it right on Bobby's rack, it's going to be tough for him to recover if Bobby does anything to the front right.
That's out of court.
Bobby with
A
a
couple overhits in the match so far.
unfortunate unforced
Coming in,
error
9-8.
out of court. Again, you can see that's, I usually kind of chalk that up to nerves right about now. We're 9-8, you know, still early in the match.
Oh, an ace basically. A little tight in the back wall there.
Let's see,
Maybe got the
is it
corner.
an official ace? Oh, it's not an official ace because I think he touched the ball, but effectively an ace. Robbie's not going to be feeling too good about that one, but he needs to shake it off and stay focused. Ooh. Bobby getting a little aggressive,
11-8.
going a little too close to the tin. Probably didn't need to do that, hit it that close. Now Team Nude up 3 points.
Our handicap was +2, so up 1.
Yeah, so Team Green is as yet unable to make up the handicap.
Nice shot.
Bobby with the
Right in the crease.
very
Second
nice
right,
passing shot
11-9.
to the right wall. Jordan couldn't get his racket on it. Zimmy's going to have to do better serves than that. Just leaving it kind of up there for Bobby to maybe put a reverse in. Very good lob, though, from Zimmy. That's a smart shot. Reset the point. Ooh, there's a good Philly from Bobby. Nice reset of the point.
That's a
Great
shot from
length
Jordan.
from Jordan.
Caught the sidewall and
Yeah,
died.
this
back
is one
there.
of the
Left side,
things that
12-9.
Robbie does sometimes is he plays a lot of singles. And one thing as a singles player that you do that you don't do as a doubles player is clear to the middle. As a doubles player, the thing you
13-9.
always try to do or always should do is when in doubt, clear to the wall. number one, for your safety, because if you're standing in the middle of the court and somebody doesn't see you, you could just catch a really nice tattoo in the leg or somewhere else and it hurts. But also everyone saw what just happened to Robbie there is he got really out of position. So if he'd moved to the wall, he very easily would have recovered Jordan's shot. So let's see if he learns from that. Ooh, very solid shot down the wall.
Right side
from
Robbie. Really a blast.
Ooh, maybe not.
Jordan asking for a let. Probably pretty close,
Right
but Jordan recovered. He probably would have got that. He's he's pretty quick. Yeah, why not?
13-9. Tough spot to be in. Big point. Lose this. Game over.
Yeah, Andrew going for another cross-court kill. Kind of not right at the nick, close to the front wall, but kind of a mid-court nick. And seems pretty clear what the strategy for Team Nude is. That strategy is to hit it to Robbie, which is often the strategy is hit it to the AM.
That 13-9.
Yeah,
right.
Andrew looking for a stroke, but
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Bobby clearly out of the way in time, though. He definitely would have liked to hit that one a little tighter. So Andrew letting that one sit up just a little too much.
Nice get by Jordan.
Bobby going for a kill.
Guy's got to whack that ball.
That
That's just a
13-9.
weak shot.
I'm
Felt like
actually
a
not
shank.
exactly sure what was happening. I guess they called a let.
It's a
Right
left
side.
ball.
That sounds about right. There was enough going on in that point that I was confused about that deserves a let. Hopefully they were less confused than I am.
It's a good lob.
Good lob from Andrew. Bobby with a good lob, pushing Jordan back. Jordan with the Philly over Bobby's head. Team Green is leaving a few balls so far a little too open in the middle, allowing both Jordan and Andrew to tee off just a little, really get some really solid strikes on the ball. And Robbie right there
that's
just,
not going to do it.
that's probably going to be a stroke, but we'll see.
Coming in, 10-13.
I think so far Andrew's
I think
moving
it's a
pretty
stroke.
well. I think that's a real concern after yesterday's matches as to what his fitness would be when he lost with Hamed in the final.
You
Just
know,
looked very weak.
I think he plays it down, but I think that Andrew at night does a lot of fitness work. I'm not exactly sure what form that
I'm not going to
fitness work
comment. I'm not going
takes.
to comment on that.
11-13.
You know, whether it's push-ups or he just goes for really long, brisk walks, maybe with some weights on his ankles. But he's looking light-footed out there this weekend.
He is the trimmest he's been in years, actually. Right
12-13.
now.
I will concur with that.
Just below 200.
Oh wow, that's a benchmark. I
5'10",
didn't know
200.
myself.
That's a good shot. There you go.
Yep.
Using that weight. That's the thing. He loses the weight. He
Second
loses
left.
that shot.
12-14 game ball.
Bobby with a little too much juice on that serve.
14-12
Comes
for
off
Nude.
the back wall. Andrew punishes it. There's a tight shot from Robbie. Oh, Robbie.
That's gonna be the
not
first game
moving
there.
his feet.
I think maybe we'll stay on air
In a
during
little
the
nerves.
stay on air during the
Yeah, that
changeover.
sounds great to me.
So I was telling Peter that I had the opportunity to interview some of the AMs, or actually all four players ahead of the match. Speaking with Robbie Burner, he gave me some interesting facts that I certainly did not know. So I did know Robbie grew up in Greenwich, Connecticut. So did Bobby Burns. So not only they share hometown, they share basically the same names. You got Robert Burner, Robbie Burner, Bobby Burns. It's a tongue twister. They've known each other for many, many years. They apparently used to play in the Future Stars tournaments, which I don't think existed when Peter and I played. Basically, if you were outside of the top 30, there was a set of tournaments for you. And that's where these guys battled it out. Burns is now a pro at the Heights Casino, so clearly he's come a long way and he's playing very nicely. And then Berner, who's now at Harvard Business School, he says he's not playing much doubles there, but clearly he's on his game too. He's playing a ton of singles. What else do we got?
Yeah, I will say, for those folks who know Bobby and know him, they know him as a really nice guy, and I will say he's done an excellent job at the Heights Casino. If you haven't had a chance to meet Bobby, he is one of the nicer, more genuine guys that you'll meet. Very thoughtful, and that really comes through with his work and how he behaves on the court, and has really paid dividends for the Heights Casino. I know we're really, really glad to have him down there, and he's doing a lot of great things for the adult program and the kids. So thanks to Bobby.
Yeah, I was told that while he's been playing this tournament, I guess the casinos had the member guests, the member guest tournament
correct.
going on.
He also was simultaneously overseeing the member guests, which completed yesterday. So in addition to being Team Green, Team Hulk at the O'Reilly, he was also running a tournament.
Oh,
So,
made the camera.
hey.
I shaved today. Up, camera. Give Pete a kiss. Thanks. Nice of you.
Don't.
I was going to say, what's it called? In addition, so I guess we made the connection between Berner and Burns. Jordan Greenberg went to college with
With Bobby Burns.
Bobby. Yeah, they
Yep.
overlapped for 2 years. Jordan was his captain when he was a sophomore.
Yep.
And then after that, Burns went to New Canaan, I think, New Canaan Country Club, and he worked under Swiss, and apparently that's where he got all of his skills from. So I think you start to see that on the court. He worked with him for a few years. Apparently they're still very close.
Makes sense.
So those guys go pretty far back too, and they played under Steve
There we go.
Sharp.
Team Green,
Yeah.
Team Hulk going back to the court.
I think Gretch.
That really is like, I would describe that as like Hulk green. We should get them those, those fake fists, those Hulk fists.
Yeah, I think we're trying to save
they
money
win.
on the shirt,
Next
so we went
year,
off
next
off
year.
color
One
brand.
love.
Yeah, they're very easy to identify.
Yeah, so if people want to send in questions or commentary to Peter
scores
or
are
I, you can hit the number 424-239-9829. And we'll pick you up. Keep it PG, folks.
Yeah. Or just 867-5309. That'll work too.
What's that, your personal cell?
No, that's a song from the 80s, actually.
Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. That shows my age or your age.
That's okay. All right, so here we're starting again, and
2-1.
I think this is again a little bit of nerves from Bobby and Robbie. I think they're feeling a little bit of the pressure, with the lower handicap. I think they're probably feeling like they should win this match, and I think they are playing a little bit like it. I think they're playing a little tight. Andrew and Jordan.
I think our score, let's see what the score is here. I think the score is
3-1.
2-love.
Nope, it should be, this is the right score because it would have been
Instead of up
2-love to start.
right, the first game, so it'd be 1-all.
yeah.
So it'd be 0-0 to start this game, right? Maybe?
Well, no, because
3-1.
it would have been.
I thought Zimmerman and
Hold on
Greenberg
one
at
second.
2-0.
Let's see what Mudgy says.
We'll find out.
Normally your commentators will be more on top of this, but
I think it was 0-0 to start.
since we're not getting paid. Ooh. Andrew with a
4-1.
little bit of an error.
Yeah, 4-1? Score is correct. Start at 1-1. I thought they'd bring that down to 0-0, but
No.
okay.
You adjust when one is negative, one's positive, or if they're both positive, since one was 0.
5-1.
Team Green struggling a little bit here. They really need to calm down and play their game.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Bobby Burns with the no. Yeah, I would not
5-1.
want to see Andrew hit anyone. I've never seen him hit anyone at full speed. That would be a bad situation.
I'd rather
match
not
ender.
be in between it. I'd rather not be in between that and the front wall. Andrew with the tin.
No need for that. He's been
Coming
pretty
in,
error-free
2-5.
though so far.
We've got a couple of relatively new fans to the game. One, Bruce Crane, has just shown up at the University Club. Normally reserves his appearances for the middle of the day. But
Jordan just shooting it from the back of the court with a little roll boast.
I mean,
Guys got to step up the court.
Jordan is playing really well right now. He's in a lot of ways dominating this game. Robbie's hasn't had an answer for Jordan.
Wow.
There's another one.
Nice
Jordan
shot.
hitting a nice
7-2 coming in.
low kill that Bobby's just hanging too far. Excuse me, Robbie's hanging too far back in the court. And that's probably one thing that these guys are doing, Robbie in particular. Robbie's probably hanging too deep in the court, allowing those angles that Andrew's hitting to be a lot tougher for him to handle, and also allowing Jordan to hit shots like that. Now, if Robbie was standing in front of the red line, he probably would have easily gotten that, but he's kind of hanging a little. You can see his footwork. He's hanging a little too far behind the red line. He should be moving up there, not moving back, preparing for that's a little bit better position for him. But it's very, in doubles, it's much easier to get beaten to the front of the court than to the back of the court. So you want to move up as much as you can.
That's a rip. They asked for a let there? I don't know.
Right side, 8-2.
No, I think they gave no let. Yeah, no let.
Bobby went for it.
No, they weren't getting that. Yeah, so I think you talked about Andrew's training regimen, which I think is non-existent. Jordan's basically the exact opposite of that for folks that don't know. Get to that between the points.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that Robbie's doing is it's not hard to handle heat if it's coming straight at you on the doubles court, right? So you can hit it as hard as you possibly want, but if there's no angle on the ball, there's nothing really difficult for Jordan to do. All right, whereas if you see what Team Nude is doing, a lot of their balls that they're hitting are breaking off the sidewall. It's making it much harder for Team Green to sort of time it. So I think what Bobby and Robbie need to be doing is hitting cross courts with quite a bit more angle. See, that is just not a difficult shot for. It's just not a difficult shot for Andrew to hit.
That's
now,
the
he
wheelhouse.
had a stroke, but
they gave a let. I think it was just a let. But yeah, debatable call, questionable call.
see right there, it's really going to be 1 out of 10 shots that Jordan's not going to be able to get if Robbie is just hitting it down the wall. See, there's a perfect example of the shot that you want to hit.
Second left, 8-3.
Robbie coming cross court, really tough angle, low, hard, very difficult to pick that one up.
Nice shot.
Now,
again, just drain one.
there you go.
9-3.
There's another example. When you hit it cross court, you really need to get it wide. Otherwise, if it's a 3/4 pace ball like that, somebody on the left wall with hands like Andrew has a lot of choices. So there you go. Bobby hit a good.
Yeah, I mean, leaving balls like that is just not going to get it done.
Coming in, 4-9.
That was a good reverse
4-9.
for Bobby. Yep.
Kind of sneaking back into this. I mean, that's still a pretty big gap.
4-9.
It is a
Some
big
important
gap. We'll
points
see how
here.
Team Green.
I just don't feel like there's been any change in strategy. I'm not sure exactly what to do, but probably mix it up to Andrew. Put it deep to him, soft.
Yeah, you know, if I were them, what I would do is hit the ball. You know, Andrew's very comfortable at pace.
Let 4-9.
Burner just shanked it up. Lucky to get out of that
Andrew's
one.
very comfortable at pace. Where he's not comfortable is when he's moving up and down the wall. And right now, they're really just letting Jordan and Andrew kind of just stand there.
Oh,
2 feet in front of the red line and have their way.
5-9.
So Andrew made a mistake here, but that ball was right in his wheelhouse.
2 serves.
All right, 5-9, creeping in.
Are you ready?
Let's see if Green can turn it around. You know, maybe a little lapse of concentration from Team Nude. There you go, Robbie with a shot that you don't see all that often in doubles, which is the...
Left ball, no? Winner?
We'll see what happens. That is a
6-9.
very nice shot.
Looks like a winner. Jordan acknowledged it, I think.
6-9. Coming back.
I think he caught him with an off baseball. Robbie wasn't ready for it off
7-9.
base. I think he still might have hit a winner in there.
Yeah, no, it looks like Robbie...
Shanked a winner.
It could have been a shank.
That's
Pretty close. He definitely didn't mean to do that.
Peel on the serve here. Yeah, we see you, Jordan.
There you go. Some good width from Bobby. Robbie going for a little
I
too
couldn't
much
see the
with
cameras
that one.
in the way.
He didn't need to do
Good.
that. They played a good
Okay.
point.
Still can. Cool
Jordan was
stands.
going to be able to get that unless it was
Second right.
perfect.
7-10.
I think Robbie really needs to work on getting that ball cross court, hitting it to Andrew's feet, hitting it to the wall,
7-10.
and keeping the ball out of the tin. So we've got 7-10. They've staged a mini comeback. Andrew lapse of concentration.
8-10.
Hits it out. Though it is that lob serve, it can be very tough on the backhand coming down out of the lights. Definitely done that myself. Robbie showing some of his telltale quickness. There you go. That's a little bit better from
Whoa, whoa.
a little bit of miscommunication there.
I like that shot. Kind of rolled that off the back wall. Andrew's right there for that. Wow. You had a winner in there? That's too good.
Great shot by
coming in,
Andrew.
11
That ball's
eight.
coming in soft. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
a little-
Burner's a little tired. He's a little hunched over there.
Well, you know,
sweating.
that one's a tough one when you're kind of running back in the court trying to volley it off the wall. That's a really tough shot. Again, with the straight balls are just not going to be effective. And got a little bit lucky there. Robbie not
Second
hitting
right.
it.
11-9.
Again, right into Andrew's wheelhouse. He's got to get that ball wider. Andrew needs to not put that one in the tin. But I tell you what, this is a great match. I'm really enjoying this. These guys are all playing pretty well, I'd say. I don't know if we're getting 100% of their best out of these guys, but we're getting 90 to 95%. So that's
They're still getting comfortable.
treat.
It feels like.
I kind of agree with you. Oh, wow. Jordan cracks it down the line. Robbie returns. There we go. There's an interesting shot from Robbie. That's probably the first one that he's done in a while. Oh, there we go. Bobby.
Coming
when he
in,
shows
10-11.
forehand there, he forces Andrew to stay to give him that angle to the front right so he can hit basically what we used to call a roll corner, but from the back left to the front right. Very difficult to cover if both players are on the opposite side of the court.
Got to get that ball wider. Oh, that's a good shot. He didn't go with the straight drop. He had a little trickle boast. Burner's going
really
the wrong
nice
way.
shot.
Second left,
Yeah,
10-12.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's definitely going to be the freshest of all the guys out there.
I agree. He seems he's pretty fit.
I talked to him about his training regimen. His training regimen is before coming to the club every day.
11,
He
12.
does a run or lift, or lift, daily basis. And then after he leaves, bike, run, swim, lift after. He's been doing that for a couple years. He said he's done almost a dozen marathons, and now he's trying to qualify for the Kona Ironman in, I think that's in maybe Hawaii?
Yeah.
That's some serious stuff.
There's a nice shot from Bobby, taking advantage of a loose
Left side,
ball up
12-0.
front. Jordan almost there, but doesn't quite make it.
The fact that he was even close to that's impressive.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, 12 all. This is a big game. If you get down 2-0, you got a problem. Shot. I think that's up.
Yep, good. Good.
Ooh, close.
Coming in
pretty
13-12.
But stays up.
Yeah.
13-12. Team Green gotten back in this one. Let's see if they can hang in there and finish the game out.
Oh, burner.
Robbie needs
14-12, game ball.
I mean, you do have to hit a good shot to win on Jordan, but
Yeah,
that's
you know,
probably not the one.
It's a tough shot he's trying to hit there. He's trying to hit the inside-out volley.
Out of the air, he's flying. He was off the ground.
That's a tough one. If he goes cross-court with that, it's a much easier shot to hit.
Yeah, that's nice.
Bobby with a smart shot. Takes advantage of a loose reverse
Second left,
from Andrew.
14-13, game ball.
Let's see, Andrew serving 13-14 from the left. Alex for the lob serve, probably smart here. Difficult to put your partner out of position with a lob serve.
If Andrew gets a shot, he's gonna go for it. Oh wow.
Bobby again looking to go straight with that ball.
No one's going to want to make a mistake here.
Yeah, that's right.
I do think Andrew will go for one though if he gets it. Oh wow, Jordan
Bobby
with a
calls
boast.
it down on himself, boast.
Oh, that's good.
Bobby almost gets it, not quite there. Great game, great second game. 15-13 for the team nude.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I was talking to Andrew. He said his training regimen is exactly the opposite of Jordan's. Today, he said he just drank Pedialyte all day. He did a 90-minute massage.
Are you familiar with Pedialyte? I am, and the only way that I'm familiar with it is that it's what you give to children when they have the flu to make sure they have can keep their fluids up. So
I think with Andrew's diet, he just needs any way to get some type of nutrition into there.
Listen, more power to him. Nutrition is nutrition. I think a wise man once said that. It doesn't matter how you get the nutrition, it's just the fact that you get it.
Yeah, well, I definitely need a lesson on that.
It should be.
I need a lesson.
So listen, I think everybody watching in the stands and online really would like to see more than 3 games here. So if somebody wants to text Team Green, you can tell them that somebody suggested that Robbie just hit it a little bit wider, maybe hit a few more lobs behind Andrew, make Jordan cover the back left a little bit more, fewer straight stuff. I think that's going to help them a bit. Somebody wants to text Robbie that, or Bobby.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I see that, what's it called? Burns played with Hamed, I guess last weekend, and they beat Stout and Scharf. So, I mean, he must be playing just fine. I remember he got to the Johnson semifinal
it was
last
a
year.
5-gamer. I think they won 15-11 in the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. After that, I think they had a tough one against, I can't remember who they played after that, but that was the North American Open up in Greenwich. Great tournament. Great fans up there. Always a great spot for the SGA.
What folks should know is that even if he were to lose this match, not that that's what's going to happen, but if he were to lose, Bobby Burns recently got engaged.
Oh, wow,
His
no
fiance
way.
is apparently here.
Oh.
Becky, she's standing in the back if anyone sees her, and is also on the broadcast.
Wow.
Says she likes playing squash but finds it very stressful to watch him. So this might be a very stressful period for her. And her brother is a fellow Nick Fall, who's a University Club member. I haven't played with him. Apparently he is here in the crowd tonight, so maybe we'll see him. And he won the 2016 D's singles at the club, so he's on his way stepping up. But yeah, Burns is the current 23rd rank on the SDA Pro Tour with a high of 2017 that I guess probably came after the Johnson. He won the Met Open 2017 Pittsburgh
Alrighty.
semifinals
Game
playing
scores.
with Jordan.
A
So
2
these
love.
guys all know each other's
point
games
scores are
very
0-2.
well.
Yeah, so here we go. Start of the third game. Let's see if
Love
Team
2.
Green can turn it around.
4-point
Turn it
handicap
around.
through the middle.
Yeah.
When you won, Pete, when you won the final, did you win in 3? I think you might have won in 3.
I think
Very rare you see a 3-0 in this tournament at all.
First time I won.
The first time, excuse me,
I
sorry.
was playing with Phil Barker. I think we won in 4. And then last year with Hamed, it was a close 3. And the ball
Sounds right.
was very bouncy, much like it is here.
Down.
That's a great shot from Bobby.
Yeah, I
Coming
just
in,
think
3 love.
Team Green would be doing themselves a disservice
Does
if they
look
go
like
down
it was
3.
down.
They need to extend these points and like try to wear Andrew down. I mean, he's going to be getting tired, but at 3 games, I think even he can hang in there.
That's a good let. Jordan's already been hit about 14 times in this tournament. I don't think 15 is what he's looking for. Looks like he's got what is that? Acupuncture? No, not acupuncture. Cupping treatment that a lot of the
Who had
athletes
that?
get these. No, that's what Jordan's been hitting the
shot.
legs
Really?
so many times. That's
Oh,
what
it looks like
so
that.
There's a nice reverse
Second
from
left.
Jordan.
3-1 left.
Pretty hard to retrieve that one. Team Green 3-1. Let's see if they can extend the lead. Robbie's going to have to keep it out of the... Yep, that's exactly right. Does need to
Coming
move
in,
his feet,
2-3.
but also trying to cut it a little too close there. I think they want to, and Aaron, like you said, extend the rallies, see if they can get into the lungs of Andrew. He really hasn't had to do that much work,
I haven't seen him move at all.
which is... Team Green is going to have a tough time if the game that they're playing is giving
right,
it to Jordan in
2-4.
the front of the court. That's going to be a tough match for them
Right.
to win. That was a great shot from Bobby, though.
Bobby Burns
Very
said,
crisp reverse.
I asked him about the matchup, and he said, I think we're in store for some proper doubles. I haven't played with anyone more than Jordan in my career, so he knows him well. He said Andrew's very very strong, and watched him play. Basically, they have to get him, I said, off his block. They have to get him off the block, which I think that block is 2 feet ahead of the red line on the left side there.
So good.
Just get him moving front and back.
3-4 left.
No.
And he got it? Maybe he got
Well,
it?
no. I think Team Green
Zimmy
thought
left.
it was down on the
Oh,
front
Andrew's
wall,
shot was. Oh, okay.
and it certainly looked like it was good in the video replay. Definitely much better than that one catch that was ruled a touchdown for the Eagles last night.
Oh, come on. Ooh, burn it down. Oh, that
Not
stinks.
that I'm a Eagle
What did
Patriots
he trip
fan.
on? Oh, he trives. I
I
saw
think
him.
he just slipped on the floor. Maybe some
That's
sweat.
just bad luck.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, the
All right,
handicap
we're-
is a
we're-
race.
We're knotted
Handicap's
at
a race.
4-all.
Started at 2 love for Team Green. Oh man, that's
Robbie
2 of those.
really's got to
5-4.
calm down here. Hopefully Bobby can go. Just give him some confidence. Just keep the ball up.
Steve Espejo from the Pro Shop giving a shout out to his team Nude, representing the Pro Shop. I think Steve's
That's a
looking
tough
for an
one.
entry next year.
That's a great shot.
So shot of the crowd there. We got Chong and
6-4.
Osnado. Tim Howe. Tim Howe not in this year.
Yeah, but always one of the better dressed members. Very stylish guy.
He's the same hair dye as our friend
know,
from last night.
And we're at 6-4 in the third game. The way
Man.
this is going, I don't know that
Unforced
anybody's
error.
going to be able
7-4.
to stop the freight train that is Team Nude. I think Nude is getting.
Not if they play like that.
They're now 8 points away from securing the O'Reilly.
I'm
Green's
very
really
surprised by
gonna
this
have
outcome so
to-
far.
Really going to have to show something special to come back in this match. Definitely can happen. This is the O'Reilly. Anything can happen.
Wow.
This is. You'd hope that they would. The team would have figured out stuff like that by this point.
Let
Ball?
I think
Zim
we've
on the
got-
left.
yeah.
Oh, burn.
7-4.
Bobby called a let. on Jordan.
Be interested seeing him get that ball. Certainly Burner could get it.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow. Double boast?
Looks like, I think so.
8-4.
No, just into the nick. Great shot. That's a great shot from Bobby. You know, I think this
Coming
is
in 5-8.
He's got a sidewall.
I think Bobby's going to have to take over here a little bit to get them back into this match. And he
Hard
certainly
serve there.
can. Certainly can.
That.
Yeah, body language there from Rob
Yeah.
Burner. Right on that shot looked a little bit
Whoops.
dejected. I was surprised. Burns looks good. He looks like he's hopping around just fine. That sounds like a broken string. Nope, shanked it.
6-8.
Just off the frame. We're at 6-8.
Oh my
Nick on the
God.
back.
2 in a row.
Hang on a sec.
Some good serving, some
7-8.
good shots here. We're back to within 1 point. Team Nude trying to.
That's just not deep enough.
Yeah, and it's just not.
There you go, that's a better
just
shot.
not going to be a shot that's going to win against a player like Jordan.
Jordan's going to be a backboard. He might not get it on the fly, but he's going to get off the back wall.
Andrew putting the ball in the tin
8-0 left.
really needs to focus. You know, make sure he doesn't lose focus here. He's doing a little
floor.
jumpy feet there. We're back to 8-all. Team Green has gotten themselves back in it. We'd like to see them keep going. There you go, Bobby slowing it down a little bit.
Nice shot. I think Green just doesn't have. I think there's just not a plan. Oh, that might got floor. What happened there?
It looks like it might have hit the floor
Second
first.
right.
Oh yeah.
Just
8-9.
waiting a little bit too long to hit that.
They're saying keep the ball and play it. Like these guys don't even need to
Yeah, you know, this is now they're at 8-9.
just run out of time to figure it out.
It's a good get from Bobby. There you go. There's a good one from Robbie. There.
Yeah. See, if I
Bobby,
were
it's Bobby taking advantage a little bit of
9-0
restricted
left.
motion from Andrew.
Burner on the right wall, I would definitely toss in some boast to the front left. I think that would be the shot. The reverse is going to come back to Jordan, but a boast, I mean, it's going to be hard for Andrew to get that.
Yeah, let's see if he does that little bit of a let there. We've got 9-all.
I don't think he's going to start hitting him. He hasn't so far. I don't know why. I feel like that's just a tactical thing.
Sometimes I wonder if it's a shot that's in his arsenal.
I don't think that's
10-9.
great.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I think Jordan might hit it off the frame. That must have been what had happened. That's a nice shot from Bobby, forcing Andrew to the back. Again, that's a tough one.
Oh,
That's a let.
10-9.
That ball from Robbie is going to be a tough one to beat Jordan down the wall. Team Green needs to lift the ball a little bit more, get the ball to the back of the court. I think that what Bobby said to you in pre-match comments still holds true. Get Andrew out of his what did he say?
Off
out of
the
his
block.
off his block.
just stands there. Look, he doesn't need to move. He just stands there.
Getting it wide, getting it into the wall.
That's a blast.
That's a nice shot from Robbie.
That's a great shot.
Really good one.
Right into the side, fade away to the
Smashed
side wall.
11-9.
He hulked that one. That's the Hulk shot I've been waiting
11-9.
for.
I mean, he's definitely got the power to hit those ones and hit winners. It's just a little bit tighter to the wall like that.
2-point spread.
Out.
Let's see if Green can extend it.
Yeah, and they were down
Sounds
pretty
like that
big in this
was,
game.
Sounds like
Out.
that one was.
Let ball,
out.
11-9.
not ready. Out.
One serve.
If I were them, I would take the out ball because Jordan hit a dead winner off of that one. just staying in. They need to work on that communication. That is going to hurt them in the long run. So far in these exchanges,
Andrew's just doing the mudge, just standing there, popping him back.
Robbie,
That's a good fadeaway. I don't know about that. Whoa, whoa.
that's a tough one.
Andrew, rip it. It's good.
Smart shot from
Yep,
Bobby.
reset the point. It's probably one of the best points we've had.
Definitely one of the best. Fast and furious.
Oh, Andrew. That's just going to be a lat. It was a tight
That's
ball.
a tough one. I don't know. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, slap ball.
Let's see what they say. Could be a let. Could be a stroke.
Robbie left, 11-9.
Yeah, they're playing a let.
Yeah, I'm shocked he didn't just get up there and smoke that ball.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough one. I'm sure
Straight
he
drop
was
is just
breathing,
not effective in doubles.
breathing a bit heavy. And then Bobby with his telltale fast feet. He always does that when he's feeling it a little bit, which I'm sure he was after that point. That was a tough point.
Shot.
And Robbie just hanging back a little too much.
First step
He should
back.
be, yep, you should be moving forward. Plenty of time to recover. 10-11 team nude serving to team green. This is getting tense. At least I am. I don't know, maybe they aren't, but I certainly am.
My parents are in Myanmar. I don't know how my mom's doing, but maybe she's watching.
Say it
I'm
again?
sure she's tense. Is it Myanmar? Myanmar? My parents are over there, probably watching. I don't know what time it is in the morning. But she gets tense.
Right
She's probably
side,
tense.
11-0.
I don't get tense watching my brother.
So a mistake, a winner by Jordan and a mistake by Bobby. That was a tough one. Andrew was just clearing. It was tough for him to see that ball. Maybe should have called a let, but chose not to, and wasn't able to get his racket on it. A little bit of a mishit.
So 11-all, 4 points. You really don't want to be hitting mistakes here, that's for sure.
That's right. This is the time when mistakes are not a good idea.
Just play out the points.
That's not a bad
Yeah,
shot.
I think that's a good shot, yeah. That's what I'd be doing.
Putting Andrew in the back of the court. Just a little bit of an overhit.
That is a nice shot.
That was a nice one. Great volley from Andrew.
Right in the neck. I mean, if he's hitting those, it's going to be.
Well,
That's a little bit of an overhit,
Left.
and Andrew took advantage. Number
Mom
12.
just tuned in right in time.
Oh, yeah, no. Hello, Barbara.
Oh,
That's a nice serve. Need to volley that one.
Is that a Jordan serve?
That's
13-11.
need to volley that.
13-11, 2 points away.
All right, Team Green. Come on, let's pull this back. We're rooting for you. Almost
shot.
another miscommunication there. Again, this ball down the wall is.
That's a great
That's
ball.
a nice shot from Bobby. Is it a reverse?
Yeah.
Reverse. Yeah,
Just
great
pin Jordan
shot.
in the back.
13,
pops
12.
up a loose post, but that's all he could hit.
All right, so let's see if
3-12.
Andrew with the lob serve. Need to get it wider. There you go. That's not bad. It's still not wide enough. Yep, not wide enough.
Oh, wow. He's hitting that cross-court drop. I don't even think that was in the nick, but it's close.
That was close.
14-12
Bobby
match
couldn't
ball.
quite get
Balls.
there. Well, this is it, folks. This is do or die for Team Green. Jordan thought he had it there. Ooh, a little bit of a let.
14-12 match ball.
Andrew serving for the match from the right.
I don't know how that works.
14-12.
Let for Jordan?
Yeah, he didn't want to hit Bobby. Excuse me, Robbie.
I just don't want to see this end on a 10, not a 10.
Oof. That was pretty close.
High
Right.
back wall.
Yep. A lot of pressure here from Team Nude.
Yeah, Burns would usually do more with that ball, but not here.
That's a nice shot from Bobby. Oh, wow. Great
Andrew's
shot.
caught too deep.
You
Nice
know
shot.
what? That's a nice shot. Really low kill. Andrew couldn't get back in time. Bobby serving 13-14.
Oh, check the
Not
ball.
checking the ball. Classic
Get a little
veteran
breather in there.
move.
Get a breather for your partner in there.
You know, I'm 38 and I do this
Got one
move all
small
the
crack.
time because I'm old and slow and I know to do it.
Not
But
compared to me.
it's
13,
great when you
14.
see the young
Match ball.
folks pulling out the old guy tricks. That certainly was that.
Everyone cleaning out the glasses, just getting
I
prepared.
think it was probably Andrew that called for it now. He's young, but he's an old soul.
There you go.
So, all right, here we go, folks. 13-14. Bobby lob serve to Andrew. Coming off the back wall.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, that was a tight ball. That was tight. There's this. A little bit of reaction shots from Bobby. People thought Jordan thought it was out.
Wow. Good.
Unclear to me what happened. Oh, he jammed it right in the
Left
neck.
side.
Yeah, you got
14
lucky.
all game ball match ball.
We're at 14 all.
Game ball,
This is
match
about as
ball.
close as it gets, folks. So we've got, here we go. What's Bobby going to do? Is he going to hard serve it? Is he going to lob serve it? Here we go, hard serve.
Oh, wow. Caught the nick there.
Yeah, that's the reason for the hard serve, is to potentially nick it off the back wall. And if you catch a weird angle, it can be pretty tough for your opponent to get.
Just overhit it a little bit there. He could have put a winner in.
Oh, man.
There we go.
Yeah, see, that's a tough angle coming across court. Robbie gets it to the wall.
Wow.
He gets it to the wall, and that is a tough one for Andrew to handle. So Team Nude,
That is definitely going to play with
Team
the...
Green staving off a couple of match balls there, and able to hang in and come back 15-14.
it's definitely going to
Chris
play with
O'Connor,
the mental.
legend of the University Club, going back home.
I think that's really going to affect the mental game there, to have three
Yeah,
match
that's a
balls
tough-
and
that
feel
is a
like
tough
it's coming
one.
to the end.
Oh,
and
Billy Ullman, my partner of the tournament.
Can you believe the guys that we lost to?
I know,
More
I was
points
saying-
than we're in the finals here.
That's what I was saying. This is unbelievable. This should have been you and me, Billy. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
plus
You're
5
looking
handicap.
dapper, by the way. As is everybody at the University Club. The coat and tie rule here is in full effect.
I don't think my mental game's particularly weak, but I think if you're up 2-0, you're up with 3 match balls, and if you lose the first one, you're feeling okay. Second one, I mean, I thought they played those points well, but to kind of come back together here and refocus, I don't know. It could be hard. Like, they got to get off to a good start in this next game. I feel like if you start getting off to a slow start,
Yeah,
game
very
disappears,
easy.
and you find
very
yourself in the
easy for
fifth.
Team Nude to lose energy from there. We've got a semifinal. We got a bunch of friendly faces in the crowd. Jake Himmelrich. He's helping himself to the water. Still trying to rehydrate from his many matches yesterday. New Brooklyn resident, Jake Himmelrich, and we're happy to have him.
Thank you.
Hair looking wonderful as always. So we got Dan Frisch, resident great great doubles player, had a tough first round loss in this tournament.
He just needs a better partner next year.
You know, I would say that, but I don't think we can give him a better partner. Maybe a better handicap. But they ran into a bit of a juggernaut of Jake Himmelrich and Eric Bedell.
Eric Bedell was an unknown quantity to the
Garden
tournament
Place
this year.
guy, though, so we probably shouldn't have bet against him.
That's true.
Yeah, no, of course, and you know, Frisch needs to work on his game a little bit for next year. So let's see what happens coming out of here. Let's see, you know, one of the keys, Aaron, that I saw at the end there is, if you think back to the middle of that game, where Nude started to run away with it a little bit was mistakes from Team Green. And you saw Team Green cut those out at the end, and Andrew let a couple slip into his game. And there again, we just saw, that's the replay that I think tells the story here, which is Robbie hitting it wide such that Andrew can't volley it before it gets to the wall. As a righty playing left wall, that is always the toughest ball to get, especially when it's coming as hard as Robbie can hit it.
I think your reaction time is just, it's a little bit slower.
Yeah,
when
you
you're
know, and
righty.
it's tough to track the ball, you know, when the ball's coming at pace and the angle that it comes off. It's just, even though we're playing with, you know, what some of the older generation, you know, the John Nimmicks, the Mark Talbots, the Peter Briggses of the world would say are probably racket faces that are too big. I mean, I'd throw Ryan O'Connell into that as well. So he's younger than he looks. But he's an old soul as well.
Here.
Alrighty.
He
Brian
was
the
here
broadcast.
before.
It's going to be 1-0.
You know, even with these big rackets, it's tough to pick up that ball, at least in my experience. If you were watching any of the earlier tournament, you saw me whiff on about 5 of them.
Here we go, 1-1. 1-1 for the starting score.
And let's see if Team Green can back this up.
Oh, I think
That
he
is a
nicked the
that
front
is a
wall.
strong start from Robbie. He's clearly
2-1.
feeling confident after that third game win. Looks like Team Green chose not to change their shirts, at least as far as I can tell.
Yeah, Andrew's been going to that white shirt after a
Yep.
couple games usually. Maybe it's the shirt.
So I guess I'm not sure what we call them now. Team Nude White, White Nude. We'll call them
Mixed
Team
color.
Sand. That's a nice tight shot from Robbie. Little medium pace, not. There we go. Good lob, pushing Andrew to the back. Let's see. Yeah, again, trying to get an angle.
Yeah,
There's a good shot from
that's a problem.
Bobby.
Andrew's got to
You know-
get to the side wall.
3-1.
Turning to your forehand on that back left corner, and Andrew not crossing again. Bobby did it earlier in the match. It really forces, really gives him a big wide area in which to hit the ball.
Good gap.
There's Robbie showing his speed. Good court coverage from Team Green. Need a lob here. Ooh,
That was nice.
there you go. There's a nice lob.
Yeah. Tight shot. Oh, there you go. Another front wall nick. Two of them for this game.
is- You know, we're going to have to
4-1
check
left.
the front wall, side wall after the match. We've got a bunch of those in this match, more than it should be, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something wrong with the court. No, I'm just kidding. Just some very nice shots.
Good doubles humor there.
I'm not sure it was good.
Another mistake
Andrew,
starting to creep in.
again, here let's see what's
5-1.
happening here. See,
like
Robbie's
the same when
getting
it's
it
match
wide.
ball,
He's
game
getting
ball.
it wide, and again, that's the tough shot to hit. Jordan.
winner.
Oh, I thought Jordan got it, but Robbie
6-1.
blocked him out. Jordan couldn't quite get there. Couldn't quite get there. So we've got
6-1.
6-1 for the green team. They're definitely backing up this. Perhaps a little bit of a drop of energy from Team Sand.
Oh,
Oh,
just
but
a
Andrew
nick.
with a
Soft.
and see, there we go.
Coming
That's
in, 2-6.
That's going back to what Robbie was doing before, is not getting it wide enough, putting it right on Andrew's racket. And Andrew's got a lot of choices there.
That's going back to Andrew's under 12 singles championship shot right there. He's very proud of that.
Yeah, I remember those days very well.
Oh man.
Let's see what they say here.
How did he lose it?
I'm not exactly. Yeah, we'll have to see how he
coming
lost
in
it.
2-6.
Oh, something happened there. It definitely wasn't a point. It's either a let or
No,
somehow
they're
he got
playing-
struck.
they're playing
I
let.
think once it gets knocked out of his hand,
That's let.
I
Yeah,
think
Maybe
you're
we
right.
can
let.
see what happened.
Back it up, DJ.
Because normally the way that works is if your opponent contributes to you knocking it out of your hand, then it's a let.
2-6.
But if you just drop your racket, then it's your own fault.
Now,
We're playing it as a let.
if you
Probably
lose
the
your
third.
racket,
Mm.
if your partner just took your racket, what happens?
If your opponent,
No, if your partner, if Andrew just took Jordan's racket right now, is the point
Right.
over? What's the rule?
so
When do you lose your racket?
maybe I'm having trouble following your hypothetical.
If you drop your racket on the ground, you lose the point.
So let's
Right?
no,
Is that right? No.
you don't. If
No.
you drop other pieces of equipment on the ground, you lose your.
Got it.
In singles, you lose the point. In doubles, I think that is also the rule, but that is certainly the rule in singles. So if you
Okay.
drop your,
Second
if you
right,
drop like a
2-7.
piece of clothing,
God, I
or
thought
you
dropping the
drop your
racket's a point.
glasses.
I don't know.
No, that's the one piece of equipment that you're allowed to drop and
Got it.
pick back up.
Got it. Oh, Burner
Oh,
with an
Robbie.
error. Watching Andrew hitting those errors.
3-7.
Starting to creep in for
Yeah,
both
this
teams here.
is going for a little too much there. He didn't need it. They've got the momentum. They're up by 4. A little bit of a lull in energy from these guys right now. I think. Ooh,
That. 3-7.
there we were getting a let. Bobby. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Andrew's just not going to move out of that position, period.
that's not a bad tact.
Nice shot.
Again, Robbie not getting it wide enough there. He's got to get it wide. That's a nice shot. There you go. That's a wide shot. Gets Jordan to the back. Jordan going for a little too much. That
Coming in,
is a
8-3.
good, often a really good shot. You go sidewall, front wall. Because you're so far back right in the court, you get a really good angle, which means that you can keep the ball pretty close to the front wall or relatively close to the front wall.
Oh, boy.
There you go. Smart shot by Robbie. Again, looks like Team Green is making a. Oh, that
Got a ton of the back
Andrew
wall
just
there.
misjudges the back
9-3.
wall. I think he was just going for a Philly. Unfortunate. So Team Green up 9-3.
That's exactly what I thought. This is what you fear.
Great get from Jordan. Oh, Jordan.
Shot.
Jordan getting a little front wall, side wall crack of his
Second
own.
right. 9-4.
I think this is where the green was up, or green was down like a similar amount last game, I think. Might have been a little tighter.
No, I think you're exactly right, Aaron. Well, let's just pretend you're right. Close enough.
Makes a good story.
Oh, there's a tight shot. That's a good
Oh,
angle. That's
nice
a good
shot.
angle from Bobby. All right,
10-4.
10-4. I'd like to see Team Nude Sand pick their energy back up. I think they got to not get discouraged here. Maybe Andrew's getting a little bit tired. That was a smart shot from Andrew.
Yeah, I
That's
just don't
smart.
see why. I just don't get that. Oh,
There you
wow.
go,
Burns hit a
forcing the error
roof.
from Burner.
What
Yep.
about the force?
Robbie
Coming in 5-10.
Robbie going for a little too much. Here we go. Jordan back with a serve, 5-10. They've got some ground to make up if they're going to win this game and close out the match. Let's see. Forcing Jordan to the back. There we go. Forcing Jordan to the back again. Bobby with a very nice winner to the front right. At least I think so.
I couldn't tell.
Second right. 5-11.
Yeah, it looks like he hit a. He either hit a drop shot or. Maybe I should put on my glasses.
Nah, yeah, I can
Maybe
see.
that would help. There's a nice lob from Bobby, forcing Jordan to the back.
That. 5-11.
Man, I'd tell the ref to get Andrew to start moving out of the way there, but whatever, not going to happen, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to anticipate where your teammate's going to hit a shot from.
Say, try to clear the ball.
There you go. Andrew smartly looks to be using the lob to try to get himself back in the match. That's a nice shot.
Probably got half a dozen of those.
Again, there we go. It's
6'11".
it's the lack of the width. Robbie's really got to focus on that width.
Which is soft.
When he hits
soft
that width, that puts them in a really strong position. When he doesn't, it puts them in a really difficult position.
That shot from Robbie would be effective if he just got maybe a little bit higher into the back wall.
Yep, that's right.
Jordan's picking him
exactly
off.
right.
It's a good drop.
Oh, that's a great shot from Andrew.
He's heating up. NBA Jam.
7-11.
You know, and it doesn't look like it should be that tough, but when you hit the sidewall like that with that backspin, it takes a little bit extra off of the ball. So the ball doesn't bounce as far back in the court. Certainly not necessarily what you want to do. That's a great get from Jordan. They're playing let.
Good.
Couldn't see this ball.
7-11.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be playing
Right
let. Robbie, I think, trying to go down the middle there. Andrew with the lob serve, getting the ball back in play. Bobby with the lob to get himself out of trouble.
A little too high.
Ooh.
Trying to
Jordan
do too much
going-
from the
yeah,
back.
exactly.
Just don't need to
I
do
totally
that.
agree with you. Doing a little. They're having a good
Coming in,
streak.
12-7.
You know, they're forcing.
Andrew was
some
about to
errors
hit
from
fire.
Green.
Two winners in a row. And you throw that in. I think Andrew's tossing so many soft ones in here.
Ooh.
Nice shot.
Bobby with a medium-paced boast that
13-7
finds the
left.
nick. Oh, wow. Almost a dead roller. That was a nice shot. But he got a little bit lucky. Jordan was all over that. If it popped up just a little bit, he was going to eat that shot for lunch. There you go. Andrew.
He's just hitting
with
only
the
soft
lobs.
shots now.
You know, I think what he's trying to do is
Wait for the next game.
I think a little bit of that, but also just change the speed a little bit, maybe change the dynamic of the game.
I'd like
He
to see
could
him
al-
change the speed.
Yeah. He could also – oh, wow. Robbie with an overhead cross-court kill
14-7
kinda out
game
of
ball.
nowhere. That's the first one he's hit in this match.
That's a very nice shot.
Great shot.
Look at
15-7
Andrew didn't even
game.
try for
I
it.
think
Just
Andrew
gave up.
Andrew throwing in the towel on that game, probably smartly. It's going to be really tough for them to reverse that course.
All right, I'm going to jump off for a minute, get a little something to eat.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, coming back for game 5 here. I guess we got, so Team Nude. Team Nude had 3, I think it was 3 match balls 2 games ago, and now they've lost 2, so it's 4 points back through the middle. So,
Fifth game.
they had 3 and a 4, that's a 7 point from where they were. That's a lot of points. It's half a game of points. So I think they're going to start up +2
at 0
for Nude, 0 for Green.
And we got Ann McGowan in the crowd, our venerable squash committee chair, doing a great job.
Also featured in the club's pamphlet a few months ago. Oh, man.
So Robbie's starting tough,
Puts
putting
you 0-3.
Team Nude Sand up 3-love. That'll give them some confidence, some ground to make up. Ooh, that's a tight shot from Jordan. Let's see what happens here. Now, I think so far it looks like Andrew is going to be putting a little bit more pace on the ball.
If he sticks with his game, he's going to show up and hit some pace.
Let's see how Team Hulk. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's what's going to happen.
Let's see how Team Hulk responds.
Oh, man. There you go.
That's a nice shot. You know, Bobby's
right on the wall. He was in trouble.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bobby didn't pick that one up, but it's a tough. That one was tough to see. You're standing right next to the wall.
Do you see Prefer almost had the ball the other day on the wall? That was pretty funny.
I did not.
Oh, that's a stroke.
5 love left.
Quick 5 love.
This is
couple unforced errors.
not exactly
stroke.
what Team Green was looking for as the start to the game. Oh,
Andrew with a
that's
winner.
A good shot from Andrew. Robbie's got to focus on getting that
6
ball
love.
wide, and Andrew cannot do that if he's getting the ball to the wall. That was a great shot from Andrew.
6-0. That was a good shot.
All right, Team Green. Let's see you come back here. Make this interesting for the fans.
Yeah, now you'll see them start to slow it up to Andrew, most likely.
Yep, I think you're right. But Robbie's got to get it wider than that. There's a good shot. Yep, not wide enough. He's either got to get it wide or he's got to get it high. That's a good shot from Bobby. Oh, there we go. There's a nice shot.
Right in the neck.
Yeah, and you know, Bobby
Second
was
left,
basically
6-1.
Great
a
ball.
little bit of a screenplay there. Not one that really Andrew can call a let
I think
on.
even if he saw it, that was going to be too hard.
That's just a nice shot by Robbie. Team Green got to settle down here.
Wow. Got to not get Andrew hit.
Now Bobby's not getting it wide enough. That's going to be a let.
Yeah, slap ball.
6-1 left.
Ooh, awfully close. I wonder if he turns on his backhand and hit that ball, what happens? Left ball or stroke.
I think you called that a let, right?
Yeah, no, definitely a let. I'm saying if he had taken out his backhand. I like to see Andrew tossing a harder serve every once in a while, too. Same serve every time. That's
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Coming in,
Andrew
2-6.
Trying to put a little too much on that, sacrificing control, and unfortunately ends up with the stroke.
6-2.
Oh.
This game gets streaky, and now we got another error.
It's not like
3-6.
Andrew didn't do the right things there. He bent his knees, he was focused, but the ball was coming a little too hard. He was probably a little too aggressive with that. Thought of it a little too late. Racket preparation was a little slow.
That is a nice
Jordan
shot
with a
for
great
Jordan.
reverse
That's
there.
the Himmelrich right there.
Yeah, he sort of set him up.
Second
That's
right,
exactly right. He
3-7.
set him, you know, it's not like Robbie hit a bad shot.
No, not
it's
at
just
all.
that Jordan hit a really tight ball. Robbie really had to scrape it off the wall to get it back.
I like that
Not
shot.
much he could do about that one.
Yeah, Andrew moved it up the court there.
A little bit of confusion there for Team Green.
Coming in, 8-3.
Caught the sidewall, slowed it down.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it was a little bit of an awkward bounce there. So now we're up to 8-3 for Team Nude Sand.
Ooh,
that's an interesting shot from Robbie. The backhand Philly to the right wall.
It's a good ball.
That's a good ball from Andrew.
I would just hit that down the line.
Oh, wow.
Worked anyway. It's
What a great shot. Yeah.
off the
Kind
side.
of
side.
Into
I don't
the
know that
net.
he was
9-3.
necessarily intending to hit that shot,
No.
but it doesn't really matter because it was a great shot. Puts them up 9-3. They got a 6-point cushion. You know,
Now you just
similar
have
to
keep
the third
intensity.
game.
Keep the intensity here.
Similar to the third game, Team Green is going to have to come up with something special to keep this match alive and their hopes alive here. Let's see, a lobs over Andrew's head is not a bad choice.
That's the heat. Shot.
Let
Jordan was
1-3
lucky that
right.
ball was so tight to Robbie.
Mhm.
Otherwise, that
No,
was an
Green.
egg.
Agree with you there. All right, so Team Nude Sand up 9-3.
Oh, you just shank a winner?
Little shanker from Greeny.
10-3.
Oh,
I think
God.
he hit that on the outside frame of the racket down near the handle. But, you know, he owns the whole racket, so it doesn't really matter where he hits it from. As long as he doesn't hit with his body.
That was nice, Paige. That's going to be a let.
10-3 left.
Probably
He's got to
a let.
get out of the way. I don't know if that ball is gettable, but he decided to just stand there.
I think Bobby has shown that he's pretty much been able to get most of the balls here. So, but Team Green, 10-3. Need something special here. Let's see if they can pull it out and make a game of it. You go Robbie with a good get. Going wide. Needs to get that one. I need to get that a little higher. See what Jordan does with that one. Oh, Robbie, good cross court.
Tight shot.
Oh, tight shot.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
I'm not sure
Andrew with what looks like a.
Oh, he just.
Right side.
I'm not sure if
11-3.
that was a
Weak. No,
framer
it's just
or a
weak,
miss
I
hit.
think.
That was an interesting shot,
Yeah.
but it
They've
worked.
gotten a few of those this game.
All right, 11-3. This is looking more and more like Team Nude Sand is going to come away with the O'Reilly
Don't
victory.
jinx them.
Oh,
Don't jinx them too soon.
That's a good point. I won't jinx it. I didn't
Already
complete
lost
it. You
3 match
interrupted me
balls.
before I
11-4.
completed it.
Good,
So
good, good.
now we're
I
to
think Jordan hitting that
4-11.
interrupted you. You know, if Andrew
Team
were to do that, though, I would never hear the end of it, so I'm not sure who I'm rooting for.
Oh, no, but I said it. Don't worry. No, you didn't.
Oh, burn.
Ah, Bobby, that's a tough one.
That was
Wide
4.
open ball, top of the tin. That's tough.
If that was Pete Kelly with the miss, that would definitely be a broken racket right there for sure.
What would have happened?
Broken racket.
Oh,
Easy.
no. Mostly just flowers and, smiles probably
would
on
be
that from me. I don't know what you're
Graphite all
talking
over the
about.
floor. Oh, I'd want
Let.
to see Andrew nail that one.
12-4 right.
Just left ball.
Playing let there.
I just want to see him
All
take
right,
that right into the
4-12.
sidewall.
This is going to be a tough one for Green to
They
come
got to
back
keep their
from.
intensity up, though.
They can't get discouraged. Stranger things have happened. Bigger comebacks have happened. Definitely.
Oh, you don't want to see
Bobby,
that.
that's a tough one. But
13-4.
that medium pace, like I said, that medium pace ball into the wall is always tough. All right, we're 2 points away from a Team Nude Sand victory.
Let.
Got
13-4
play
left.
so that Bobby doesn't take Andrew Zimmerman forehand right to the calf. Oh, he blasted down the wall.
Check that back wall.
Coming in,
interesting that you say
5-13.
that. You may not. I wonder if you remember this. When we were in college, there was this one player from Williams. I saw him do it twice. He must have weighed about 275 pounds. He's a big guy.
Oh, burner.
Gives them match ball 14-5. Anyway, I saw him
Second left.
shatter 2 back wall supports
5-14.
in
Match ball.
1 month. One of them was at Trinity. One of them was at Harvard by sprinting and ramming into the back wall to stop it. It was. Well, here we are, match ball.
I was probably playing JV by that point.
Oh,
Wow.
and there it is. Andrew seals it with a lovely, lovely backhand drop, similar to how he's been playing all tournament. And there you are, folks. Jordan Greenberg, Andrew Zimmerman, our 2018 O'Reilly Invitational champions.
Zimmerman out.
Thanks, everybody, for watching, and hope to see you next year.